Welcome. This video is a continuation of the videos on psychedelics, which you can find in the playlist Psychedelics on my YouTube channel. Please see the video Integration 2 before you see this one. Today I give you examples of mythical experiences with psychedelics. What are mythical experiences? Myths are blueprints of human existence and beyond. They carry vital information about destiny, the structure of creation, patterns, characters, events, and how they are interrelated in mysterious ways. They are an inexhaustible reservoir of wisdom accumulated by many generations of humans. And they have many layers, many meanings, contain parables, analogies, metaphors, and historical annotations. We grow up with the myths of our culture and refer often to them to point or to emphasize or to summarize a certain situation, like in our Western world, opening a Pandora box or fulfilling a Herculean task. Example 1 concerns a friend we met by chance at a concert and with whom we went afterwards for a glass of wine and a chat. I knew that he participated regularly at entheogenic ceremonies, so I asked him if he had an interesting experience he would like to share. The friend immediately said yes and told us that in the last ceremony he had been catapulted nowhere else than in the Trojan War. He was a soldier of Troy. He had the impression that the city had been under siege already for a long time, and he felt very tired. He was walking through the city late at night. He sensed inside the walls power struggles, and outside the walls the enemy besieging relentlessly, not willing to give up. In his wandering he passed an altar, and he knew that the gods, high up, were also mingling heavily in the war. He was alone, and ominous feelings of Troy's impending destruction became stronger and stronger. We were listening intensely when his eyes suddenly widened, his face turned pale, and he stopped in mid-sentence. "Damn it," he yelled. Then and there it dawned on him that the war for Troy had much overlap with the constellation at his work. The company where he worked was embroiled in a struggle on life and death with another company. Actually was under siege to be taken over. I cannot give more details. It resembled a modern copy of the Trojan War. The heroes, the savagery and cruelty, the intervening gods, alluring prize, and the prescient group of experts warning in vain for treachery all included. He was now sure that his company will lose, and that he will have to find another employer, as he was not willing to work for the rival company. Second example. A woman was with me in therapy because of too much accumulated pain in her life. One contributor to it was her daughter, now in her late 30s. For almost 20 years, this daughter was an alcoholic. With 19, she had met an older man with whom she got terribly infatuated, and whom she refused to give up in spite of pleas and threats from her mother, who saw in him a danger for her daughter. The man had great charisma, was intelligent, well-read, academically successful, but also arrogant, self-centered, demanding, and cold. He was a moderate drinker. Her daughter drank with him, but she slipped into alcoholism. Our talks were merely focused on other difficult events in my client's life. The mother-daughter relationship did not come to the forefront. One day, my client, the mother of the alcoholic daughter, arrived for the session, calm, smiling, content. What happened? She had participated at an entheogen ceremony in which she experienced her daughter and their relationship in a new way. She did not have all the words to describe it, but the gist of it was this. She saw herself as Demeter and her daughter as Persephone, who had been abducted by Hades and taken to the underworld. The effect was a complete acceptance of her daughter's predicament and a letting go of her wish to open her daughter the eyes and about the malevolence of her partner and to stop drinking. Her daughter, the man, she herself became very big heroes in a drama of cosmic proportions, each one playing in it his and her role. She accepted her daughter's situation as destiny. She got a sense of the power of destiny. This brought acceptance. A huge burden had lifted. In the following sessions, we worked to retain the experience. It was for my client deeply transformative, as it made her accept more painful things she went through in her life. Not surprisingly, her daughter called her and they had for the first time after many years a good, harmonious contact. They started to see each other more frequently, which brought them both happiness. If you have questions or comments, please contact me through my website. Stay safe, stay well.